Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Now today I bring you a Forza Horizon video obviously, and it's about this wonderful car that I managed to acquire, which is the Ford Focus RS. I think it's 2017 version, and this is actually the Horizon edition that gives you extra drift skill. So I did a smart thing and thought, hey, might as well make a drift build on it, right? So I'm going to show you what I have came to, um, I don't know what the word is I'm trying to find, but basically I'm going to show you what I've tuned my car to. I've actually done something really stupid, and I forgot to do the tire pressure. Now what you want to do with the tire pressure is you want to put this up to like 35, 40. I'm going to put it 35.5. I'm just going to put this down to 17. Now, this helps you get a lot more grip in your back tires. I know that sounds a bit weird if I'm trying to drift, but it stops you from tailing out a lot more and gives you a lot more control over your car. Now, for the gearing, you want to basically go with whatever fits your style, really. But what I like to go with and what my style is long gearings because I like to drift between second and third gears. As you see here, the second gear is the majority of what I like to use to drift, so that's the biggest line there. Well, except from the first gear, but I don't think I don't think we use first gear for drifting. Now, just as a disclaimer, anyway, I have just started out drifting, and I'm definitely not the best at it, and definitely, well, I'm just definitely not the most experienced or the best person at drifting, but I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, and this is basically a combination of every single drift build I came across and all that kind of stuff, and I'll put into one kind of ultimate build. I don't know. I mean, I'm a beginner and I find it easy to drift in, so I guess it's for beginner drifters. Now, this is also a really important part. You want to make sure you have a lot of negative camber, to get the oversteer, I think it is. I'm definitely not the smartest person when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I tend to have a general idea of what this stuff does. I just can't really vocalize it. But if you're copying this to your car, you'll definitely find that adjusting this, if you do adjust anything, will make the biggest difference of anything in this whole tuning section. Now with the anti-roll bars, you just want to stiffen up the rear a little bit and soften up the front. That's what I went with, and it's working out good. Now with the springs, you want to have about this difference between the front and rear. It doesn't really matter where. I prefer the softer side because it gives you less weight and it makes you go faster. Well, that's always a good thing. And I like soft suspension for drifting actually. I know a lot of people actually like it on the stiffer side, so adjust that if you find it easier. Now, obviously, being a drifting build, you want to slam your ride. It helps. Okay, I don't know how. I don't really know how that works, but it helps. Um, just keep that stuff basically the same as you did for the springs, and it'll be good. Don't have to mess around with that. Now, this is actually quite an important part. I actually didn't see this in much videos except from one guy I can't recall the name of, but he actually advises using your brakes instead of your handbrake or e-brake to tail out a little bit more when you're going around corners at high speed, all that kind of stuff. So he had his at 85% rare. I decided to put my 70 uh, after trying out 85%. I decided that it tailed me out a little bit too much, so I put it down to 70, and it seems to be pretty good. And I put the brake pressure at 130 just to, uh, I don't know, it helps. I know I keep saying and not explaining myself and just saying it helps, but trust me, it just does. Okay, it's magic. Uh, for your differential, since this car actually comes with either the option of front wheel drive or four wheel drive, I took four wheel drive and actually made it so every single tiny bit of power goes to the rear. As you see at the bottom there, it's all the way to the rear, and everything, just turn everything to 100%. That's basically what you do here. Now, I'm actually going to do, oh, gotta save it. And also, I will save this and pin it to my storefront. So if you want to get off of there, my gamer tag's up there in the left-hand corner, Dusk DT. Um, you'll find it. It's for the Focus RS and the Horizon Edition. Now, I'm actually going to try and do some drifting. I'm definitely not the most experienced in it. If you want to do motion drifting in second gear with this build. But as you see, it's really easy to get it tailed out and quite easy to maintain a drift. Oh, of course my convoy comes and just wrecks my nose. I've just been practicing around this area, around the roundabout mainly. That seems to be my problem I keep running into. I keep either doing this or going too fast and losing control. So if you guys have any tips for drifting, keep them down below. Maybe advise me to do some adjustments. I don't know, maybe. But tell me guys, what do you think of my drift build? Test out yourself. You're probably more experienced than me, maybe better at this than me. So tell me how it goes, and be sure to leave a like if it's actually a good build. I think it is. I mean, as I said, I'm a beginner, and it makes me um, find it easy to drift. Simple as that. Um, Obviously, I need a lot more practice, but I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. So anyway, before I ramble on too much, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.